Fureraba.
Hello everyone, it's me again, and today we are going to start a new visual novel, and that visual novel is Fureraba, Friend to Lover. This VN was developed by SME and localized by Nekonyan, which is a rather new company in the visual novel localization business. Fureraba is actually the first VN they localized. The uncensored version of Fureraba was released in March this year, and the all ages version was released on Steam just a few days ago, May 4th, I think. The Japanese version of this VN was released back in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, if you have the Steam version, you can actually get a patch on Nekonyan's website for free, which restores the stuff that was removed from the all ages version, namely the sex scenes. Yes, this is an eroge, so there are sex scenes, but as always, I will have to cut those out because of the rules here on YouTube. Anyway, let's start, shall we? Yeah, it seems like you can actually name your protagonist, but let's keep the default name, Aoba Kyosuke. I want a girlfriend! Okay, let me repeat that one more time. I want a girlfriend! I've been obsessed with this for some time now, dreaming of experiencing a beautiful movie-like romance, finding my own true love, the usual stuff, you know? Yet, my life thus far has remained dull and drab, with absolutely zero cool developments or anything out of the ordinary. Though really, I never should have expected my life to be that eventful in the first place. Screw eroge man, and screw those late-night TV dramas too, all they did was lie to me. Yeah, that's right, I should have been focusing my eyes on reality rather than games and TV. I would say I'm pretty average in terms of looks, height, and also brains. Well, maybe. As for my personality, I'm probably not the best judge of that, and I don't have any money either. Big shock, coming from a high school kid, I know. But still, I just really want a girlfriend. I mean, is it wrong for me to want one? Any unpopular guy would, or just any guy in general, right? I really hope they do at least. Wait, no, what am I saying? Of course they do! Well, unless they're gay. Convincing myself of that, I finally settle all doubts in my mind. This year will be the year before school's out for summer break. I will find myself a girlfriend. I swear so to myself. So yeah, I'm looking for a girlfriend. I can't take it any longer. Save me, Johnny! Who the fuck is Johnny? The guy who's living in the right side of my brain. What? Today is the last Sunday of spring break. Since we've also been blessed with some beautiful, clear spring weather, the town is abuzz with couples and families with children at the main square by the station. And as per usual, the both of us are loitering in the middle of that main square doing jack shit. Here's the deal, Genki. We don't just want girlfriends, we need them. This isn't a choice. So, we can't be sitting around twiddling our thumbs. You feel me? Yeah, so I thought about this long and hard all of yesterday. Basically, our only option at this point is to just go hit on random chicks. Okay, I gotta go now. Little known fact, I go by the name King of Chickens. Yeah, I have a real hard time starting conversations with people I don't know. Excuse me, miss, there's a pillbug on your face. Gyaru. Sorry, but that's as far as I can go. The name of my pal here, by the way, is Seno Genki. He and I are in the same grade, and his strengths, faults are his brashness and dumbastness. Just like the literal translation of his name suggests, he can be full of energy at things. Incidentally speaking, he currently owes me a total of 36,000 yen that I've lent him over time, so I'm allowed to be as brazen and crass as I want when dealing with him. Well, I can get them to talk to me no problem, but when it comes to actually getting a good conversation going, I'm clueless.
そんなに深く考えなくても、ねえ暇とか、一緒に食事しねとか、結局はそういう直球勝負でいいんじゃねえの？
Sink or swim, huh?
食事なら目的が定まってる分、相手もはっきり返事しやすいだろ？
I see. Even girls that have a hard time saying no could just be like, sorry, I already ate, and that'd be it. It's an approach that also contains this unobtrusive kindness towards the girls when you stop and think about it. Holy shit, Genki, you're a genius, I tell ya. You can go ahead and tell me you are not actually him. Well, actually, no, I don't need confirmation. I already know.
普段はただのバカみたいな言い方しないでくれませんかね?
Your grades are worse than mine, my friend, so like it or not, you are one. Okay, let's roll with that. We're total scrubs when it comes to hitting on girls, so let's narrow it down to groups of 2 together.
Oh.
So, who's gonna handle saying something first?
お前だろ? 言い出しっぺが先に行動するのが常識だ。だから俺はお前の後に声をかける。
You motherfucking coward! Pervert, idiot, urchin, scumbag!
お前最後のクズが言いたかっただけだろ!
Here, I know what we'll do. We decide to settle things with a fair round of rock, paper, scissors, so there are no hard feelings. Alright then, just so we're on the same page. The loser has to go up to a group of 2 girls and the winner will immediately come in following the loser for backup. Then we'll catch their interest and if things go well, we'll go eat somewhere with them.
Okay, 把握した。どっちが負けても恨みっこなしだぞ。
Goes without saying, I wouldn't betray a bro.
よし来た。最初はグー、じゃんけん、ポン。イエーイ！俺パー、お前グー、俺の勝ち。
Dude, what are you talking about? Rock beats paper. No, it doesn't.
なんでだよ!
My rock penetrates through your paper.
小学生かおめえは!
Incidentally, my scissors cut rock in half and my paper demolecularizes rock.
ぐだぐだ言ってねえで早く声かけてこいよ! 実はお前やる気ないだろ!
Wow, cut the slander!
じゃあ早く言ってこいよ!
Well, he has a point. There's hardly any point in us continuing to fool around here. I give myself a little mental pep talk, then go and find 2 girls to talk to. Hello! Excuse me. I bit my tongue. Would you 2 happen to be free right now by any chance? Oh, I'm actually hitting on you here and all, so yeah, let's go eat something together if you want, pretty please!
かわいいナンパさんね。ごめんね。これから私たち遠出するの。頑張ってね。
I got encouraged.
喜んでんじゃねえよ! ナンパは失敗だろ! 何ちょっと照れていい顔してんだよ!
Huh, I've always been under the impression it was normal to get cold looks when you hit on girls. It's good to know that the world is also blessed with kind older girls. Well, it's the cart before the horse here, my man. Hitting on girls is good and all, but we need to have our technique down before we go into the wild like that.
なんだよお前、おじけづいたのか?
I would never. I would much rather keep hitting on girls here and die than spend another lonely year without a girlfriend.
おいおい、死んだら意味ないだろ.
Guys my generation are often labeled as passive and do-nothings. There are plenty of guys like us out there who actually want a girlfriend, but rather than it being a case of not caring, it's more so we can't find one. What makes someone do nothing is if they just sit on their butts and tell themselves they'll find that special someone eventually. But on the flip side, if you go out and actively try to find one by talking to girls, you get called sleazy or creepy. Though the way I see it, you get bad-mouthed either way, so I'd go with the latter option hands down.
しかしお前も開き直ったな。春休み中に何かあったのか？彼女欲しいのは俺も一緒だけど、これは少しは見習わないとまずいか。
Genki, I just realized something. There's no shame in wanting a girlfriend and fighting for that, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Hell, the real losers are those guys who want a girlfriend too, but desperately try to play it cool and act like they don't care. We all feel a bit nervous about talking to girls. I'm in the same boat there. I'll never condemn a brother for something like that. However, is that really a reason to just sit on our asses and do nothing? Do you really think it's alright to just give up? Exactly! If you want a girlfriend, shout it out at the top of your lungs. Let people judge you, who cares? Just man up and do your thing. Are we zebras or pandas? No, we are not. We sure as fucking aren't going to just sit here and munch on bamboo. That's right, a man can't call himself a man unless he fights tooth and nail for the things he wants. If you sit by and let cowardice control you, you will never find a girlfriend. That's the spirit. Now carry on my will and pick yourself up some babes. Humans are beings who never change at their core unless something big enables them to. Well, I ought to give this a shot at least once before I back out. Hello there, do you have a minute? Question mark. Actually, that nice child molester looking horn dog over there said he would love to go have something to eat with you. Forgive me, Genki. I am legitimately hitting on a girl for the first time in my life, and my heart is about to fucking explode. Huh? Rina, huh? I think she's actually one of the heroines. Mochizuki? This girl's name is Mochizuki Rina. For some reason we ended up in the same school, same class, and furthermore in neighboring seats for the past few years. Our acquaintance is being kept together by an overly miraculous streak of coincidences, essentially. Her hobbies are video games, I like that, fashion, and surfing the web. Pretty much the picturesque modern girl, and naturally too. Sorry, please wipe this encounter from your mind. God forced me to do a dare. Oh, but you are free to go eat somewhere with Genki for real if you want. I won't stop you.
Huh?
Apparently, Mochizuki is always getting up Genki's nose. The reason being apparently she acts a lot like his tyrannical older sister or something. He throws jabs her way at each given opportunity, which are then ignored by her. No. Hey yo, stop laughing, it ain't funny. No, it's fine, you can laugh at us. I mean, I haven't even gone a single date with a girl at my age. A worthless waste of space like me doesn't even deserve to live on this planet.
ちょっとこんなところでいきなり泣かないでよ。笑って悪かったわよ。
Unpopular guys are very fragile and sensitive. The most trivial remark could prove a fatal wound, seriously. So yeah, starting tomorrow we'll all be second years, right? Yet for some odd reason we haven't even had a taste of the joys of youth, nor have we experienced any sort of romantic destined encounter.
さすがに俺たちこのままじゃやばいって話になってよ。
I'm not asking for much, just at least one or two female friends, you know.
おいこら、私はその女友達に含まれないのか。
Well, I know she doesn't see me that way, so why is she asking? Around this time next year, all the kids our age, including ourselves, will be busy with college entrance exams or job hunting. Nobody's gonna have time to go looking for romantic relationships.
まあそうね。
So, if you just dilly-dally doing nothing in that meanwhile, the result is obvious. We'll arrive at summer break, which equates to the game over point for us unpopular guys. The golden days of your youth will be gone forever.
ああ、確かに男子にとっては夏休みってかなり重要よね。気になる女の子が夏休み中に自分の知らないところで彼氏作ってて。
Yes, so accordingly, when the second term comes around, you spot a number of guys tormented by excruciating regret here and there.
やめろ！去年の夏を思い出すからマジでやめろ！
Right. It's worth noting that for unpopular guys such as us, summer break is the point of no return in the most literal sense. Springtime is when everyone's all excited about the new school year or starting the new full-time job they landed. So, if you can't find a girlfriend during that period, you're royally fucked. Yeah, I see it happen all the time. Guy has a crush on a girl, then first day back from summer break, he'll see her walking around with another guy.
清純そうだった子が2学期には男の影響で髪を染めてきたりして。
やめろ！お前らマジで俺の古傷をえぐるのはやめてくれ！
Time is a cruel master indeed, my friend. For us unpopular guys, it always thrusts reality right in our faces in the most ruthless way possible, whether we like it or not.
ま、話はなんとなく分かったわ。せいぜい2人とも前向きに頑張んなさい。あんたたちにナンパは似合わないと思うけど、私は積極的に頑張ってみるのはいいことだと思う。
上から目線で説教かよ。
あのね、私なりに応援したつもりなんですけど。
I guess she does have a point. Hitting on girls might be somewhat of an extreme measure, but as Mochizuki said, optimism is good.
それじゃ、私もうバイト行くから。まあせいぜい頑張りなさい。
Thanks. Have a nice day at work. After that, time passed and, subsequently, the square grew more crowded. Both Genki and I gave it our best trying to talk to girls as practice, but man, the result is pretty grim. We learned the hard way that it takes a good deal of technique to catch a girl's interest properly. This town is located in the coastal part of a metropolitan area and I've spent my whole life in it. It goes by the name Harumi Bayside City. It used to be Minamiya City, but the urban renewal project a few years back gave the city a complete makeover. The narrow alleys and unique charms of a residential town completely disappeared, and in their place we got reclaimed land being added on an extensive scale and a whole host of new recreational facilities constructed. On the eastern side we have tower condominium blocks lining the river and stuff, which is why most of the country views our town as a prime example of the ideal Japanese modern urban city. Out of all the things we have in this town, there are two particularly spots that garner the most attention. One of them is this Marie Claire Main Street that was modeled after the Champs-Élysées in Paris. It has everything from movie theaters and recreational facilities where you can enjoy light sport to open cafes perfect for dates and a high-class restaurant popular among adults for its spectacular nighttime view. This whole area was built atop the reclaimed land, so it just can't get rid of that artificial feel. That's in part why locals often say it looks somewhat out of place. The other especially popular spot is here, Adele Bridge. It now boasts a pretty beautiful night view with all they've done to it, making it really popular with young couples, but still. What? As you have just witnessed, the one problem it seems to have is that it attracts couples that have a very grave lacking in any sort of public decency. This town's moral standards are awfully low, contrary to what its appearance would lead you to believe. Go to hell! Rot and go to hell, you goddamn normie piece of shit! Back when I was a kid, there used to be this shabby bridge here they called Namie Bridge. That thing was rusty as all hell. I don't know about this Adele or whatever, but I'd say the very idea of bringing a slice of France into this already jumbled city is a very Japan thing to do. However, couples. Yeah. Recently, this place has been gaining popularity as a confession spot, even among students. It'd be too embarrassing to tell either Genki or Mochizuki, but I'd also love to confess here someday. That was a teensy personal dream to me. 8. This looks like a decent enough place to eat. It's past 3 PM right now. I said bye to Genki earlier and now I found my way to the park. It feels like I've been walking non-stop since morning, plus I've gotten hungry, so this will be an excellent spot to take a bit of a break. Hot damn, this melon bread is delicious. Genki also happened to shove a couple books onto me when we parted. According to him, unpopular guys like us should start by gaining information from books that teach about the ways of love and study from the ground up essentially. Books that teach about the ways of love. I can't say I'm too interested, but I take one of them out from the bag anyway, just to kill some time. Your first time in a pussy. 18 plus. Genki dude, you're skipping way too many steps here. At least hold off on buying these kind of books until you have a legit girlfriend. Okay, so that one's out. On to the next one. Beginner's Guide to Making a Naive Girl Your Bitch. These titles are really something else, damn. And I gotta say, his choices are fundamentally just weird as hell. I mean, what even is this dude's definition for naive in this instance? Does he really think girls are that easy to manipulate? And I mean, even if they do, I'm no stud, so it does me no good. Argh! God damn it, me! This isn't gonna help! What am I getting all pessimistic right off the bat? I'm such a pansy, passive, do-nothing chump! I slam my head into the lawn in order to chastise myself. Fucking hell, there's dog shit not even 10 centimeters away from me. God, I almost killed myself there. Charlotte? My pretty girl senses are tingling. There's a cute girl playing with her dog by the fountain. I would say she's around the same age as me, and she must really love her dog, seeing how her face is full of affection even when she's scolding it. If I were a hot stud, would a girl like that come up and talk to me? Good at cooking, and obviously her sewing skills are also top-notch. I go ahead and craft the perfect girl inside my mind. Nothing wrong with short twin tails, just like this girl here. Twin tails? It's not about the hairstyle, just about whether it fits the person or not. Apart from that, she's gotta be prim and sweet without being annoying, but at the same time not too docile. When you get the kind of girl that strikes the perfect balance, it is absolutely sublime. Her skin is fair and white, and naturally her body is also perfect. Yes, and a healthy sense of shame. That's also important. If she doesn't get embarrassed, she won't give you any diabetes shots to the heart. And if she also willingly played video games with me and had an understanding and respect for my hobbies, there wouldn't be anything more I could ask for. Don't you already know a girl who likes video games? I'd also need to be approving of her hobbies if she is of mine, you know. Yeah, what's the matter? These aren't twin tails. Well, I guess technically they are, but that's not what I have in mind when I think about twin tails. Huh? Is this the work of God? What is going on? Why is she approaching me of her own accord? Sorry, did I happen to do something strange to you? Well, you see, people often call me a pervert and tell me to fuck off or get lost. It happens on a daily basis, and they mean it. So yeah, I was just a little afraid I might have pissed someone off again. For real? Are you sure you're not actually thinking like the way I'm looking at you is creepy, or the way I'm talking is annoying, or you want me to go kill myself, or anything like that? Tell me, please! You're really not creeped out? This makes literally no sense! There should be absolutely zero chance of a pretty girl coming up and talking to me of her own accord. Huh? Yeah! My melon bread! Not even a second later and my melon bread had been tragically devoured by the dog. Thank you, melon bread. I shall never forget your sacrifice. I gotta say, your Pomeranian is really adorable. What's its name? Pompon? Following the apology for the melon bread, I was naturally managing to maintain a conversation, much to my surprise. God, what do I do? I'm so damn nervous, holy hell. Once the conversation comes to a halt, restlessness washes over me. I guess sitting on the lawn together is all nice and good, but God almighty, I have to realize that these moments of silence are gonna do me in. Sorry, could I ask you to get up for a moment? Don't worry, I promise it's nothing weird. With that said, I then spread out the paper bag I had the melon bread in over where the girl had been sitting. Sorry, I don't have a handkerchief on me, is that okay? You don't want to get your skirt dirty sitting on the lawn, right? She then gingerly sits down there on the spot. Shit, this is bad. My eyes are subconsciously going towards her beautiful thighs. Man, now that I get a close look at her, this girl is actually pretty hot. Her breasts are nice and big, which I can tell even just looking from the side, and her waist is pretty slender, also a big plus. And her legs, holy hell, her legs! The visual stimulation is too strong for me to gaze at them directly. My nose feels like it's gonna bleed. Yeah, we're all good here. I'll manage through willpower. If I stare at her too much, I'll just weird her out. I mean, I'd be pretty off-put by that if I were her and I had that done to me. But yeah, I guess we were pretty lucky it was just the melon bread your dog got a hold of. Filled buns can have a heck ton of salt or even onions in them. I go ahead and pet her dog's Pompon's head. Humans are fine with onions, but to dogs they can be toxic. And since dogs have the tendency to put anything in their mouths, we humans have to keep a good eye on them. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? That was a big sneeze there. Pompon nuzzles up to me. God, dogs are so adorable. Oh yeah, my mom doesn't really like them though, so I've never had one. Though luckily there's this old lady in our neighborhood who has a dog, and I take it on walks for her every now and then. It's a Chihuahua, by the way, a male. I have a nice conversation going, and I'm not even really thinking about it. Why do I feel so relaxed right now? Like, what the hell? It was a strange mood. I felt comfortable around her even though I was nervous. I'm completely occupied with everything she does to the point I can't think about anything else. Aha! This can be none other than fate. There, who's a good girl? Pompon is giving us her blessing too. Huh? Really? It doesn't actually seem that way to me in the slightest. I mean, she's showing me her belly, basically a sign of submission. Wow, really? Are you from an all-girls school? After that, she makes a somewhat embarrassed face as she explains further. I really hope I didn't ask her something I shouldn't have, because her expression grows just a tad stiff. Is that so? A lonely expression forms on her face. So that's why she's been acting as restless as me this whole time, huh? It all makes sense. Oh, I see. But you know, I haven't been getting that impression at all from the way we've been talking. Yeah, true. I guess that is a factor. Strangely, I'm also feeling pretty relaxed around her. Just like she said, I believe there are instances where you can talk normally to someone and tell them anything precisely because they're a stranger. Silence befalls us once more. But this time it doesn't feel too bad. There's no real need to keep a conversation going forcibly, and I think she realizes that too, which is why she's staying silent. Still though, this girl is seriously cute, what can I say? She comes off to me as a pretty lively and fun person. The smile she had when she was playing with her dog was worthy of a perfect score on the cuteness scale, and, be it deliberate or not, I also like the way her hair has a bit of a messy feel to it. And the cherry on top, that nice feminine fragrance has been tickling my nose for these past few minutes, and it's driving me crazy. Aren't you exaggerating a little? I haven't done anything at all here. After which she reaches into her wallet and takes out some coins. Nah, that's okay. I can get over a single melon bread. Besides, I got to talk with such a cute girl like you. If anything, I'm the one that owes you. Uh-huh. That's why I was super on edge all the time we were talking.
ありがとうございます。
She then blushes in a seeming sign of embarrassment. Shit, man. I've gotta be the creepiest motherfucker out there who just casually calls a girl they barely know cute. Yeah, of course I am. That was creepy. Fuck me, oh my god, I'm such a creep. It would be a whole other deal if I were hot, but reality is exceedingly harsh to me, and accordingly I am granted no such luxury. Okay, it's about time for me to be on my way. I kinda promised my mom I'd go shopping with her this evening. I brush off the grass on my ass and get up.
あ、そうなんですか。
Yeah. Wait, just a minute. I have to at least ask for her name before leaving. Hell, forget about just that. The vibes I'm getting here are telling me she might even give me her number.
私、ゆずゆって言います。
Yuzu-yu. Woohoo! There we go.
名字は。ちょっと、急にどうしたのよ、シャルロット。
Ark! I trip over the dog leash. Ouch. What's this? I can't breathe. Whatever's in front of my eyes twitches jerkily, and at the exact same time my vision returns, clarifying the situation. Oh boy. Luscious thighs, white and soft. And then there's this thin piece of cloth touching my nose that feels kinda warm and soft. Wait, what? Ah! A cliché like this can't be happening! But god damn it, I couldn't be luckier! Just wait a second, that wasn't my fault, it was an accident! Yes, ma'am! I get up and away from her pronto. Hold on! Sorry, I mean, please hold on! It was an accident, and I didn't mean to bury my face in your panties either. Huh? Why does it feel like her personality just did a 180? Please, just listen to me! That was clearly your dog's fault. And to begin with, I literally just tripped and fell because the dog leash got tangled with my legs. Am I wrong here or what? It's okay, I'm just happy we cleared this up. Damn, I legit panicked there for a moment. I can't blame her for snapping, but that "you're dead" line, holy shit, it was like her personality did a complete 180. Your first time in a pussy, 18 plus. Well, shit. Ah! What the fuck was that for, you filthy mutt? Get that damn thing out of your mouth this instant! Beginner's Guide to Making a Naive Girl Your Bitch. I can physically feel the scorn in her gaze. Hold on. I didn't buy these. What it was is, my friend Genki, who is even more of a dumbass than me, he Hysteria! That is the only word to describe her current state. Wait, hold on. I can see why she would snap, but holy mother of God, she's like a different person entirely. I agree with you that guys are mostly just horny apes, but snapping like that and shitting on the entire male gender is a little uncalled for, don't you think?
うるさい！こんな本読んでおいて今さら何言っても遅いんだよ！ちょろい女の見分け方その1！ちょろい女はすぐ切れる！その2！ちょろい女は確実にポメラニアンを飼っている！その3！胸がでかい超でかい！おまけにブラとショーツはシルクのピンクで統一！なんでこんなことまで書いてあんのよこの本は！
How am I supposed to know? Ask the person who wrote it.
せっかく家族に言われて口調にも気をつけて話してみようって決心したのに全部お前のせいで台無しなんだよこの変態が！いっぺん死んでそのふざけた脳みそなんとかしてきやがれ！
Huh? You think I'm just gonna sit by and take all this shit? You want to talk, you just put on that pure cutesy innocent act to lure me in. Apologize to me right now for making me think you were cute for even a moment. Grovel before me and apologize.
決定。やっぱり男は全員クズ。女も女でそんな男に慣れ合うような連中も全部クズ。
Hey. She's irradiating hostility. She flings the books away and starts to walk away with the dog's leash in her hand.
お前、名前は？
Pompon.
嘘ついてんじゃねえ！名前教えろって言ってんだよ、さっさと教えろ！
Aoba Kioske.
はっ、やっぱりエロい名前だな。
How is that supposed to make any sense?
いいか、金輪際、街で私を見つけても絶対話しかけてくるなよ。というかそもそも近づいてくるな。同じ場所の空気吸ってるだけでゲロ吐きそうになる。
What kind of bizarre illness is that supposed to be?
はっ、シャルロット、帰るよ。
With these last words, she storms off towards the park's entrance without turning around even once. I didn't really feel any irritation there towards the end, since I was too busy simply being stunned by the drastic personality shift, but holy shit, man. That girl must, like, really hate people. I've only met her once, but I don't need to see any more to envision what she's like around others.
Fureraba.
Today is our first day back at school. It's the beginning of the new school term. Naturally, I got up early because of that. Sweet! Next, I'll nail it with a spicy shake. I've already been struggling for legit almost 4 hours with a wax in my hands, trying to get down this cool guy hairstyle that'll woo the ladies. Distributing moving rubber, activating the hand of chaos to form a wild guy hairstyle. I spread an adequate amount of wax over the palm of my hand and stick my hair up to literally the first thing that comes to mind when you think wild. Hehehe. Okay, fuck! Now I look like some dumbass middle schooler who thinks he's king of the hill. I just have literally zero fashion sense. I wash off the wax along with my tears. Hair reset complete. As humiliating as it is, onto the 18th round. Next, I'll try to give my hair some gloss and moisture. Wet hairstyle. I name the Wet plus Cool. Going for a chic look, I softly ruffle up the hair at the top of my head. Hehehe. Okay, and now I look like some sad middle-aged guy. Just kill me now. No matter what I do, I just can't get my hair to look as cool as those guys in hair commercials have theirs. It's a fraud. They're scamming me. How the hell do these people get their hair like that? Seriously, the least they could do is, you know, sell a manual with some wax or something. Will do. My dick feels kinda cold. I change into my school uniform and get to breakfast. Today's breakfast consists of rice with a tofu miso soup. The main dish is some sliced open horse mackerel that's healthier than meat. Yep, super good. The mackerel in particular. Don't use your own son to see if something's still edible or not. She'd done this before with yogurt once, and then another time before that with a fried tofu side dish from the supermarket. My mom is pretty lax about expiration dates and all that, so you have to always stay alert or else death is waiting just around the corner. Care if I turn on the TV? I switch on the TV. Excuse me? No, not yet. Himari-chan? Who's that? Her? For real? What kind of comparison was that? No, definitely not. If we are doing this, then she was the one who was all over me practically every day. I have one childhood friend around the same age as me. Her name is Minahara Himari. Back when I was a kid, we lived next door to each other, and we'd usually hang out from morning till evening at one of the other's house. We'd always walk to and from school together, and on days with no school we went to the park. We basically had that children's book type friendship where the two of us were so close that we even got teased about it. Not really. Well, we went to different schools before we both enrolled at Josai High. And even though we went to the same school last year, we were in different classes, so there was really nothing that gave us an opportunity to talk and stuff. There were all kinds of different reasons at play, moving, the awkwardness between boys and girls resulting from puberty, and timing. And by now we look practically like strangers to others. Our parents are close, so they still keep in touch and all, but that doesn't really affect Himari and me. I head out of the apartment and walk my usual path to school. Since it's right at the time when most students commute to school, this Sakura street has quite a few pedestrians. This is also the start of a new school year, so I can spot a few new faces here and there. First year students, huh? I wouldn't mind a girl younger than me, to be honest. And if she was the cute and cuddly type of younger girl, God, it'd be perfect. Though I'm not in any extracurriculars, so I might not have any natural opportunities to mingle with any of them. Wait, why am I fussing over natural opportunities? I have to create my own opportunities with my 2 hands. Why am I getting pessimistic right off the bat? I fall to my knees and keep hitting my head against the ground to suppress my negativity. You damn coward! Loser pansy! Chicken shit do nothing! Didn't I swear to myself yesterday? No more sitting on my ass doing nothing. I'm gonna become a hot, charming chat that gets all the ladies. Though it takes a lot more than words to change yourself. As someone who has actively tried changing, I know what anguish it holds. All in all, I think we just ought to act natural. That's for our best. Just shedding.
Hey, あんた先週も脱皮してなかったっけ?
Huh?
ああ、見た見た。うんこ喋るやつでしょ。もう超面白かった。 Hey, あんたこんなところに這いつくばって何してんの? ん? 先週もだってしてなかったっけ? ああ、見た見た。うんこ喋るやつでしょ。
Since it's right at the time when most students commute to school, this Sakura street has quite a few pedestrians. Mochizuki comes rolling through on her bike, despite it not being allowed by the school, with the most unconcerned look on her face. Her voice carries pretty well too, so often you immediately know it's her, even when she calls to you from relatively far away.
ねえ、取り込み中のところ悪いんだけどさ。先週あんたから借りたゲーム、中身違うの入ってたんだけど。
Huh? What was in there?
淫乱バスツアー24時間乱れ知女とパコパコスペシャル。びっくりしちゃった。あんた普段あんなの見てるんだ。
Don't just yell out the name of a porno in broad daylight for the love of God!
中身間違えてそっちが悪いんじゃない。
Well, that aside, Mochizuki's bare legs are sticking out from her skirt, almost like she's flaunting them. God damn it, is this girl trying to seduce me first thing in the morning? Her panties are in plain fucking view! How can a girl be so careless, oh my god! So yeah, Mochizuki,
何？
I can, see your panties. You like plain light pink, huh? I commend you for choosing something that matches the cherry blossoms of the season. Haha, I see you are capable of blushing like a pro.
ちょっと。
She retreats backward together with her bike at full speed. Very much needless to say, she is holding down her skirt with her hand.
あんたね、事故とはいえ、それなりに慌てるなり照れるなりリアクションしなさいよ。
Come on, cut the jesting. Why would a connoisseur such as myself have to get aroused by a peasant's panties? A cliché development like that wouldn't be possible for all eternity.
とかなんとか言って股間大きくしてんじゃないわよ。
Ick! My body can't lie.
忘れなさい。今すぐその貧相な脳みそから私のパンツの記憶消し去りなさい。
You're asking for the impossible there.
はあ、マジで一緒の不覚だわ。よりにもよってあんたに見られるなんて。
Okay, how about this? I'll also show you mine, so we'll be even.
いや、見せなくていいから。
Today's boxers have bears on them. Do you like Winnie the Pooh?
だから私はあんたのパンツに興味もなけりゃ見る気もないって言ってんの。
But yeah, that was unexpected. Normally she has no problem with sexual jokes and the like, and yet she's just your typical girl when it involves herself. Rest assured, nobody on this planet would ever get turned on from seeing your panties. I'm a cherry boy, so it takes the panties of a lovely, pure maiden to tickle my fancy.
悪かったわね。どうせ私は乙女じゃないですよだ。
Hmm?
あんたに言われなくたってちゃんと自覚してるんだから放っておいてよね。
With that, she suddenly gets teary-eyed on me. Huh? The hell? What's going on here?
もう行く。
Hey, wait! It's not like I really meant it, okay? You understand, right? It was just a joke.
わかんない。
Look, you're, right. You have supple legs, and you aren't fat or anything either, and you have a super slender waist. Plus, you're straight up amazing at sports. You're like a star at basketball, aren't you? You play a hell of a lot better than the guys. They suck at it.
運動バカって言いたいわけ。
No, I wasn't trying to imply that or anything even close to it. No matter what I say, she takes it in a negative way. Damn it, she becomes a real handful sometimes when she gets like this. Well, and if I had to put you down as cute or not cute, I'd have to say you're,
そう？ はいはい、わかったから無理しない無理しない。
Huh?
あんたってあれよね。絶対好きな子には意地悪言っちゃうタイプよね。今みたいにちゃんと素直になれば少しは女子も寄ってくるってのにほんとバカなんだから。ちなみに私ちゃんと自分の可愛さは自覚してるタイプだからそこをお忘れなく。
After that, she giggles. How dare you bait me like that? You trampled on my fragile male feelings!
初めにムカつくこと言ってきたのはそっちでしょ。 私のパンツタダで拝めたんだからむしろ感謝しなさいよね。それじゃあお先に。あんたも走らないとそろそろ遅刻するわよ。
Wait up! Give me a ride on that, please.
無理に決まってるでしょ。可憐な乙女を侮辱した罰なんだから。
Watch out! She wasn't looking forward, so she crashes face first into a tree. Whoa, you okay?
大丈夫。ごめん。
Sheesh, you shouldn't have been looking at me while riding your bike. I then pull her by her hand, helping her to get up.
あっちゃ、もう最悪。これだけでチェーン外れるとか、もう二度とあの自転車屋で買い物しない。
Hell, forget about it being undone. Look at how tangled it is. You can't even push it along like that. Haha, I'd say you'll be late for sure now. Considered punishment from God for teasing me.
もうほんと最悪。
With that, she rolls up her sleeves, getting ready to mess around with her collapsed bike. One sec. Here, let me have a look at it. I roll up my own sleeves, crouch down and start to fiddle with the chain. I imagine you are not that great at fixing stuff, right? Plus, you'd get your hands dirty if you fiddled with a bike chain first thing in the morning.
あんたがいじったって一緒じゃない。
You're forgetting something here. I'm a guy. For girls, their hands are just as important as their hair. And unlike with us guys, they can get their fingernails dirty. It'll be much faster if I handle something like this for sure. Christ, what is wrong with this thing? It doesn't move an inch even though I'm practically breaking my back trying to push it. What the heck? Don't laugh at me. I'm trying over here.
あんたっていつも変なところで女扱いしてくるよね。普段は失礼なことばっか言ってくるくせに。
You're just imagining things.
はいはい、ありがとね。
I then continue to fiddle with Mochizuki's bike for a while. I also really want to avoid being tardy right on the first day, but be that as it may, for now I just poured all my energy into the problem at hand.